fight. My body aches to be satisfied. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. I'm reaching out for the easy high. Please fortify this strength of mine. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. Weakness comes and goes, it goes, it goes. My weakness echoes in my soul. Oh, it echoes in my soul. My weakness comes and goes, it goes, it goes.
Okay, let's see. So these blueprints here for that animatronic is... who's interrupting? I'm working here. I'm trying to figure out stuff. I'm trying to figure out
You're here?
Are those...
Hang on, let me set this down. Can I come in?
No.
I mean, you've been gone for so long, and...
No. Are those cookies? Why did you enter my household?
Well, I was bringing cookies for Miss Navarro, because I made too many, and I was testing out some new recipes, because I've been bored lately, because, you know, I haven't been able to cook for anybody, because somebody didn't come home, and, well, listen, how long have you been here? I mean, you just kind of left everybody alone, and maybe worry? How have you been? You've just been staying here? I mean, have you, like, been eating well? Have you been sleeping? It doesn't look like it. I mean, I can see the dark circles under your eyes. I mean, are you talking with your parents again? I thought that you weren't, like, happy with them, but...
Oh, Gary, you're doing
What?
it again. Calm down. Chill.
Well,
Breathe.
I think I'm justified in being upset because, I mean, I've been worried about you. I mean, nobody else really has, I'm gonna be honest, I'm sorry.
Literally the last time we saw each other, I told you to stay out of my way as I was taking a staff bot.
And?
Which
That doesn't mean I still don't care about you.
I don't have said staff bot. I lost
What
it.
did you do? How did you just lose an entire staff bot?
Well, when I went back to go and get it, because I had to go home and get some tools that I had totally told my mother that I was keeping here, I had to get those tools, and unfortunately, when I went back, it was gone.
So you mean it was stolen? Do you think it was stolen? Do you think that's
No, how would it be stolen?
Do you think that somebody from work followed you?
How would it be
it's possible.
stolen from our workspace? Somebody probably moved it, or maybe it moved. I mean, it might have been programmed. I mean, it did talk. Maybe we turned it on. Maybe, and here's a little bit of a guess. Maybe Piper did something wrong.
So you're trying to blame Piper on this?
I'm not trying to blame Piper, but
It really seems like you're trying to blame Piper, which, I mean,
but
considering the things that you've done to Piper, it's kind of ridiculous of you to say.
Hey, listen, no, I'm not trying to technically blame her. I'm just saying she did touch.
It sounds like you're trying to blame her.
She did touch the animatronic. I didn't touch it.
Touched it because it's her job. She's the engineer here.
Yeah, well, I'm also a engineer in training.
Are you?
Yeah.
In training? In training? She has like college education and stuff, man. It's her job to do that. You just like strolled in and took over the whole thing. I mean, kind of a dick move.
You know what? No, you said words. All right, you don't have to step out. No, 1, 2,
Yeah, you
3.
can just like leave and then tell me that I have to leave. You
yeah,
because me for so long.
Well, you came here to my parents' house, and I'm not just gonna allow
I was
you to
giving
just
them cookies.
walk.
You can't have any if you're gonna be like this.
I don't even like chocolate chip.
I'm judging you for that one.
What do you mean? Are you trying to say I used to like chocolate chip or
I
something?
make them well.
Yeah, you do. You do make them well. I used to eat them. I just never told you I didn't like them.
You should have. I can make you different ones.
Yeah,
Wait,
of
no,
course.
you don't get cookie privileges because you are lying to people, and also you just took this thing home,
Okay,
even though
listen,
it's not in your
listen.
jurisdiction.
Shh. Okay, listen. The more you keep doing this, okay, this gotta stop. It's just gotta stop. Okay, you just need to take what I said to heart, alright? Like I said, it's nothing personal, but you just need to stay out of my way, okay?
Feels personal.
What do you mean it feels I have nothing against you or anybody else, but it's just you guys are just distractions. I have a goal, I have a mission. With people in my way, I can't complete said mission. So therefore, you are a distraction.
Well, that's just ridiculous. You have to have friends.
My
You can't just
mother...
like lock me out of your life. I
My
mean, it's
mother is supporting me by allowing me to stay here so I can complete said mission. After said mission
Well,
is
you
done,
could come back to my place.
I am leaving again.
Going where?
I don't know. I mean, I left before. I'm just gonna leave again. Maybe it might be a little trend I do, where I just come back every now and then, leave, and, you know.
It's just
I mean, hey, look on the bright side. Look how long we've been here for, and this little friend group of ours, it remains stable. But there's also members of our friend group who are no longer around. So, I mean, it's unfortunate. Because
look.
we made an oath
We
as
can
a friend
sit
group.
down and talk about
No,
this,
we're
okay?
not going to
Because
sit down.
what you've been doing this entire time.
We're not gonna sit down. You are going to do me a favor and take 2 steps back, okay? Because what I'm about to do, I don't want your face to get hurt.
Just
Okay.
lock me out.
I can
Hey.
finally get back to this blueprint. Ah, okay. Feels so much better. Oh my gosh, you're persistent. I told you.
What are you doing? Hey, you need to get out
Hey.
of here. That's not what. Like, why are you guys friends or something?
What do you mean we're yeah, obviously. Where have you been? That's the better question. You were supposed to be here earlier, and all of a sudden you disappeared, and now you come back and you want to reinsert yourself into this little friend group. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. So I'm afraid
Shut
to
up.
tell you.
Key, you have.
Yeah, back to the main point. You guys are fighting. That's
Alright.
not how you treat your friends. You don't close the door in their face.
No. Whoa. Hey. The word is acquaintances. We're not friends anymore. I have no friends. Friends are distractions. Now, can you please exit the vicinity, please?
I think I know what you mean.
Friends anymore.
What do you mean you know what I need? What I need is for you to leave, like take 2 steps out, you know?
Let's get you some therapy, buddy.
Therapy. No, I've avoided therapy my entire life. Where are you going?
Therapy is good for you.
No, I've avoided it my entire. No, where are they going? They quick. I don't want to go to therapy. No, I'm going this way. Nope. No therapy for me. No. I'm not. Nope. No therapy for me. I'm gonna run this way. Yep. We're gonna go over here. Who can I bother? Anybody out? Oh, perfect. My favorite old dude. How you been, Grandpa? You're giving me the silent treatment again. Nice.
I'm just disappointed is all.
Why are you disappointed? You're always disappointed.
I'm not disappointing. I'm always disappointed whenever I see you.
Oh, that's so nice. That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me.
Listen, Can you just do me a favor and carry on and stop being so loud?
Maybe
You
stop.
have like a house you should be at.
Well, see, Gary went to his house because somebody came back and said therapy, and I've been avoiding therapy my whole life, so
Could
I'm
you
not.
please keep it down?
Oh my gosh, he's back! Man, I heard you turned into me for a day. How did that feel?
It felt peachy.
Ah, well, maybe I rubbed off on you. You know, I told you you'd learn a thing or two from me.
That's whatever. Just please keep it down.
You know what? No. I have a better idea. If I have to suffer, you have to suffer. Come on,
I will
we're going.
drag you to therapy.
Well, we're all going to therapy. Let's go then. I'm not going
What?
alone. Yeah, we're all going. You know what? We all have some problems that we need to hash out. We all feel a certain way towards each other, so why don't we
That is not how therapy works. Therapy is a one-on-one session where
Well-
people can carry on.
Well, guess what? You
Get
need
relaxed.
you
Doing it, I would not have any sort of fine therapy treatment with someone like you.
Well, you know what? You need to move on and you need to carry on because you need to face the facts that your daughter is gone.
Shut up! I don't care what the facts are. I faced them, and I know that you're the one at fault. And I will not rest until you are behind bars, as I've said multiple times before.
You want me in jail so bad, don't you?
Yes, in fact, I would prefer worse if I was a worse human being.
So you would prefer like me dead? That's a threat. That's so.
I prefer you dead.
You know,
but
I
that
think
doesn't mean I
we
would
do
wish
that, but
it.
that doesn't mean we should just keep fighting.
Okay,
Should
listen.
not listen to us about a
Like I
headache.
said, this is why we need therapy. Let's just go and figure out our issues. Maybe, who knows? Maybe after this session, we could all go back to at least being neutral again. Because obviously some things have happened, and we need to just maybe figure it out. We've
No, we'll
never.
never be
Included for like
neutral.
the last few times. Or like I don't really care how long it's been.
You need
It's been
therapy.
the best moment of my life.
You can't. You listen. There can only be one me. You need therapy. You're gonna come.
I don't need therapy.
You're going. You're going.
I'm not going.
You're going to therapy.
Here, if you go to therapy, I will go to the therapy. We'll
There we
make the
go.
deal there.
Let's go.
Fine.
Let's go. Come on, guys. You guys need to be a little bit more energetic about this. You know? Don't be downers.
Who
I
is
don't know.
energetic for therapy?
I mean, aren't you energetic to get all your sad little woes
You
out?
sound crazy as hell.
I've already experienced everything. I've said everything already.
I-
I have nothing to say to someone I hardly know.
I mean, hey, Eric. I have a better question while we're walking here. So, how are you able to, avoid coming to work? You gotta tell me your ways. I'm just curious.
I don't need to answer that.
I mean, after, you got mad at George, I mean, he hasn't put you, on the schedule. Ooh, I hate to be you. Alright, come on. Yeah, I can barge in here. I
So
have
like
the keys.
trim the dead leaves off of it, and it.
No! No!
Why do you keep appearing?
Why do you keep appearing?
I'm friends with Gary. What are you doing here then?
You live near my parents' house. And this
you
dude
Live there.
went to their house while I'm there.
I made too many cookies.
And
Also,
I'm sorry.
where's Olivia? Where did she go? What? Why'd I hear another book? Oh,
Can I help all of you or any of you at all?
why are you in Gary's house?
Simple
Why are
enough.
you in my house?
I was here for another session, or did you forget again?
Gary, do you secretly just have
Did I
like
get a new
ther-
person? I'm
therapy
sorry.
sessions?
That's just
Well, it's usually a different
personal.
person. I'm sorry.
that is private information.
Okay, yep. Sorry I asked. You know what? Yeah, we're all here for therapy. We all have problems that we need to figure out.
apparently that guy is here for therapy.
Everybody's going.
Or Come
Well,
on, please.
this is rather unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
Who's who in this little department here?
Well, I'm Key. This guy with the white hair's Ace. Grandpa, his name's Eric. This dude, striped plaid dude, that's Gary. And blue hair is
She
Laura.
knows me.
Well, pleasure to meet all of you.
Yep.
I'm Nicole.
If it makes you feel better, you could just call her blue hair girl.
You call him
Oh,
stupid
that's-
glasses man.
Okay, that's offensive.
Please, guys.
Four eyes.
I see this was a little unprecedented.
Yeah, you know, we usually
Yeah,
don't.
I
do
wasn't
this.
expecting you to be at my house. I mean,
told you
usually I
would
go
be.
into, like,
We
the
agreed upon
office.
it. We
Oh
agreed
man, I
upon
must
here.
have forgotten about it.
Ah,
I
classic
should have
Gary.
wrote down a note.
Classic Gary doesn't take notes, forgets things, like your dishes, and yeah.
Classic Key betrays his friends, abuses them, uses them
I didn't abuse anybody.
to get opportunities.
I can
Alright,
agree
alright,
on that.
alright. Come on now. I did see there was a little garden in the back.
Yes.
Go air
That's
out
mine.
your grievances.
Wait, what? A
Maybe
garden?
I could actually fix my garden so Key doesn't have to take care of it.
Oh yeah, I'm fixing all that.
No, I'm not letting you near my home.
You have no choice.
And so I'm looking into fixing it, but nothing's working.
Okay, so why don't you know what? All
I
of
tried helping.
you tried helping. Nice. That's
Look.
nice.
Who am I apparently supposed to speak to first? My client or the rest of you who are not at all within my booking?
Don't point at me.
Girl.
Do not point at me.
Why?
Don't talk about me. No, you go first.
Which one's your client? Let me ask you that, miss.
I was supposed to speak with Gary here.
Oh my
Well
god.
then, please speak with Gary. That should be your priority first.
Now, of course. Come back inside.
Alright.
I can tell things are a little unpleasant. I'm looking at you.
Why is everyone being mean to me today?
I mean, you
Cause-
deserve it.
What do you mean I
You
deserve it?
literally, you brought me into a setting where my headache is getting worse because everyone's yelling.
You need to get over this whole little edgy phase that you have here, buddy.
Put a
Yeah.
cork in it.
Karma coming from you.
What do you know? Okay, listen. It's one thing for me to do it, but if he does it, then it's it's fair.
I'm
That's
not in
not-
a good mood. Let's put it like that.
Ace, let's put it like this. When are you ever in a good mood?
When I'm not around you.
Okay. Alright, listen. I get it. I know what this is about. I know. You guys are still mad at everything that I said that night in Gary's house. But I mean, if you guys know me so much, why does it surprise you?
Because you continue to stick around. And you also did more than that. Do you not remember what you did with Staffbot yesterday?
Oh,
What? Hold
Hey,
on. brother.
no, you don't
No,
go.
no,
You don't. No, 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 no,
technician.
no, no, you don't need to. Don't tell him. He's not.
Oh.
What did he do with the staff bot?
Oh boy.
You know, we
all
have
I
those.
know is that he wanted to be alone with the Staffbot, and he tried to tamper with it, I think. I assume anyways.
I
because,
tried
well,
to tamper
Really
He's an
now?
paid technician.
with it. Okay,
He's
Eric.
not
Eric,
educated,
listen.
he's trying to
Hear
be
me out.
clever.
Eric, hear me out. Do you know those old staff bots that we used to have at the place?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Well, one of the
Those things can be threatening.
Yeah, well, one of the employees found one of the older models and put it in parts and service. So I was going to find out what was on it. What did it know? But the moment I tried to go back for it, it's gone. It's not there anymore.
You were the last person with it.
I told you I went to get my
Oh.
tools.
Instead of contacting any technician, you do it. Oh my
Piper
God.
was there, but Piper was
He
there.
kicked the technicians out. He kicked them out of
But
the
I-
room.
No, okay,
You-
listen. Piper, Gary, and Laura were there, but I convinced them to let me handle it because, let's be honest, you guys don't care about this whole George thing. You still don't want to believe me and what I'm saying, so why get involved?
The main threat in front of us right now is Yuki.
I'm
You're the one
not
actively making trouble and getting people hurt.
Me getting in trouble? What trouble have I caused?
A lot! You literally...
Hey, if you're gonna bring up the whole I thing and your sister, don't. I warned you that would happen.
No, you promised that nothing will go wrong until your end of the bargain. You promised that nothing bad would happen.
But you knew the
Or
risk.
Barely anything bad would happen. And yet, you lied! You didn't even get the chip.
Listen,
You lied.
I could say this. I didn't expect the strongest of the animatronics to be the unfortunate one that the safety got turned off for. I didn't plan for that. I thought one of the weaker ones because they're not, that strong. And maybe I didn't think ahead. But
You better...
at the end of the day, at least be happy she's still around. I mean,
How
you're
have
not...
you not been fired yet?
I still question the same thing. I mean, I've obviously been caught doing things, and I still am here.
Oh, you've definitely been caught.
What do you want from me? Do you want me to, what, admit that I did things that I didn't do? Is that gonna make you feel better?
I want you to turn yourself in.
For what?
If you want me to feel better.
You know what? No. Where's Gary? Where's Gary?
Gary is inside and doing
Are you
therapy.
losing your memory?
No, listen, Gary shouldn't take that long. Gary doesn't have any issues. Gary's Gary.
Everyone
How
has
do you know
issues.
that? You don't know
And
personal life.
What do you mean? I'm Gary's best friend. I know Gary.
Okay, you know everything about them?
Gary has more to him
Please
than you
prove
think.
My memory's fuzzy. I don't remember a lot of things, but I would assume that Gary's okay. I mean, Gary shows he's okay.
You...
Listen.
You're kidding. Are you joking?
What?
Man,
What?
you're as dense as I thought you was.
Listen, when Gary argues or Gary yells at me, it just doesn't come off as him being upset to me. It's just more of just a misunderstanding type of thing.
You sound like a sociopath.
I'm just telling the truth. I'm being honest. What, you want me to lie to you and say, oh yeah, I know he's mad at me? I don't know if he's mad at me. He doesn't tell me if he's mad at me.
Because I think any human would understand emotions.
Well, I do understand emotion. I understand he's pissed. I understand you're pissed.
You're
I
gonna
understand she
my
hates me.
fist in your face in a second. If you don't start action,
Okay, listen. You know what? Maybe you should go next.
I'll pass.
What do you mean you?
Actually, no, I will. Actually, no, I can get away from you. I'll do it.
What you get? Hey, that's mean. That is mean.
What's
Very
also
mean.
mean, my sister being hurt.
You know what? Okay, no, I'm not doing this. I'm going inside. I don't know about y'all.
Gary, it's Gary's time though.
Yeah, and I don't care. This is a waste of time.
Wow, you really don't care
And
about his
if-
feelings, huh?
Excuse.
Oh.
I was almost
Hi.
about to come get another person.
Yeah, listen. All right, I didn't get dragged here to wait outside for about 10 minutes.
Okay, look, I'm going to have to stop you there. You came along with your group quite willingly, as far as I can see and
You
tell.
got dragged here.
Please don't interrupt me. I am talking.
Okay, fine.
Thank you. You need to take a few breaths, from what I can tell. If you severely want my attention, I can always speak with you. Remember what I told you about, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna go back out.
I'm
Thank
so
you.
sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, can I go out too? I didn't mean to come in here. I was just upset, you know? Yeah, I don't want to do this.
How about this? Come with me.
What? What do you mean?
Come with me, please.
Okay.
We'll just be over here.
Uh-huh.
It's just a sense of privacy.
Yep. I did not sign up for this.
I can tell you haven't.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, the way you're looking about, your eyes just speak volumes.
Okay, I don't know if that's an insult or...
No, it is simply observation.
Okay, alright. Sure.
Right, well, I'm Nicole, and you're Key?
Yeah,
Right.
I don't use my last name because a lot of people should know it.
Well, I'm not exactly here to... well... Regardless,
Yeah, sorry.
what seems to be the problem?
Problem? I don't have any problems. I'm not just talking about...
Mhm.
I'm completely fine. I'm peachy. Everything is fine. We are fine. The group is fine. Everything is fine. Nothing is wrong. It's just a couple of misunderstandings and people not understanding boundaries. It's just, that's all.
People not understanding boundaries.
And my boundaries, yeah.
And may I know what your boundaries are? Trust me, you're not my client, and it's not as if we're going to consistently speak. You're not paying me for such.
No, you're not getting paid for this.
No, of course not.
My boundaries. I guess I just don't like people in my business. And while, yes, they are my friends, and I appreciate, them trying to look out for me, I don't need them to. I'm perfectly capable of looking after myself. Yet, it just feels like everybody doesn't feel like I can do anything properly without screwing something up. And maybe that bothers me a bit, and maybe I don't voice that. And yeah, that's about it.
You seem to be the kind of person to set a goal for yourself and you strive to reach it, yes?
That is some very good observation, but yes, I guess you could say I'm a determined individual.
Well, for one, it is in your attire. Two, it's literally written on your face. I can see the wrinkle lines.
Oh,
It tells me you spend days.
my attire?
Very
No, these are
inside.
his clothes. I didn't do this.
Oh, well, my bad.
Yeah, I don't like this attire. I want to burn this, but I won't do it because I'll hurt his feelings.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, how would you otherwise feel about their concerns? I know you said you appreciate it, but I'm beginning to notice a slight little pattern, especially with that interaction there.
Huh? Oh. Okay, yeah, maybe I'm not the best at being friends. I mean, me and Gary, we used to be friends. We've been friends for a really long time. But things changed over the years. I changed, and I don't remember a lot of things that he claims I used to do or I used to be like. I mean, he likes to claim sometimes that I'm a different person. And I don't see it. I see myself as being like this all the time. I feel like this is who I've always been. But he tells me otherwise, and I don't know how to feel about that. It's like you kind of get a little bit insulted because you feel like somebody's offending you by saying you're different when you know you're not, and when you feel like you're a better version of yourself. Because who I used to be, I don't consider that to be somebody who's better. I consider that to be somebody who's weak. So I've improved. He doesn't see that.
So, in your eyes, from your perspective, and please correct me if I'm wrong here, you feel he's trying to push an entire different persona? Something you possibly have left behind?
Yeah, it does really feel like that. It feels like he's trying to bring like this old person out of me, my old self out of me, and make me just the same person I used to be back then. And in our current condition and situation, I can't be that person. I have to be like this in order to strive and reach my goal. If I, yeah.
Survive?
Yeah, it's a survival tactic. This helps me survive. It helps me deal with most situations that people like him can't deal with. He doesn't have the mental capacity to do so. He's not strong enough to do what I'm strong enough to do.
let's not belittle another's mindset here.
Sorry, rambling again. I get a little heated sometimes.
Oh, no, that's... No, I get you.
Yeah.
It happens.
I just
But...
feel like they want something out of me. Like they want the truth. They want me to be honest with them about everything they're curious about. But they don't understand my fears of telling them the truth. It's not because I'm afraid of what I did. I understand what I did. I know what I did was wrong. And I know my actions in the past were not great. But I just... Well, a part of me doesn't like them, and I have a disdain towards most of them.
Whoa!
Huh?
You! Oh.
Huh?
Sorry, I thought you were inside. We're kind of listening through. But wow!
You were eavesdropping?
Yeah?
Please, step back inside.
Wait,
Listen,
actually, I have an idea. Sorry, I'm just gonna take the lead a bit. I want all of you to step inside. Okay? And I want
No,
you...
he's gonna be honest.
We're gonna go upstairs. I feel like...
Cramped up there.
I think I know what you want.
the truth?
What's happening?
Listen, okay? I need everybody up here. Everybody. Therapist lady too. Yeah. You come up here too. Okay, everyone take a seat. Let's take a little sitting circle. You know, everybody sit around. Why are you just took the chair? You're old. Sit on the floor.
I find it
easier.
easier
Okay, I'm sorry.
to sit on the chair than the ground.
Okay, here's what we'll do. You know what? You brought me to therapy. I'm gonna give you what you want. I will give you all a chance to ask any question you want. And I will give you 100% honesty. I will not BS, and I will be honest with you. If that's
What
what
did you do with my daughter?
Dude! Chill, it's not even your turn! Okay? It's not your turn. No, shh. It's okay, listen. I'm gonna
I
pick...
wasn't waiting.
Listen, Eric, I'll get to you in a second. I respectfully want the important people to go first, okay?
Important people?
Yeah, important people. I'm sorry, but I got the least beef with him. He has beef with me.
Hey!
Is it true? Like, he hates me. He hates my guts.
He's not lying there, though I can see.
There's one person in this room that I feel like I owe the most explanation to, and I've hurt the most. Aside from you. Ace. I know that you've had a lot of problems with me, and I know I haven't made it better, and I haven't made any good interactions with you. So I'm going to allow you to take this time to ask me anything that's on your mind, and I'm going to give you the answer that you might not want, but it's the answer you deserve.
Okay.
Go ahead, buddy.
What happened?
What?
What happened?
What happened? A secret?
What happened with Secret?
I told you. It was an accident. It was an incident that happened while I was away. I didn't lie to you when I told you that.
Not gonna go more in depth. There's nothing else behind it.
I was out working. I got called in to stay in later. I was working, and I had left early because I was told that something had happened. I wasn't given any information, but I found the body when I got home. And of course, like an idiot, and I panicked. I didn't call anybody. I didn't tell anybody. Nobody called the police. Nobody called anybody. It's like when Secret... What happened with Secret, we kind of kept it hush for a little bit. Everyone kept quiet about it. Even me. Only reason I kept quiet about it is because I was scared. I was scared because I knew how her parents were. Her parents weren't big fans of me. They were suspicious of me, and they didn't trust me, and they kind of tried to tempt her to leave me at times. And with them losing their daughter, shortly after us having a conversation about that, do you think it would have been better for me? I would have been pinned as the person who killed her, when I wasn't the person who killed her. I would never killed somebody who matters to me, no matter how much I hate them.
I just wanted to clarify. Since you said you're gonna tell the truth, I wanted to make sure.
There you go. There's your truth. Is there anything else you want to know?
I'll leave it at that for now.
Okay. Gary! No, you're gonna talk for a really long time. Alright, Eric, it's your turn.
Where's my daughter?
Okay.
What did you do with her?
Okay, I told you this over and over again. What happened with your daughter is not my fault.
Hold up, Key. You need to talk to... You can act like Gary has no problem. Sure, skip over me if you want. But Gary?
Huh?
Oh, first you saying outside that, oh, Gary has no issues. Then
Gary?
listen to him. Listen to him. Let him... Give him the room to speak.
It really, it's okay. I mean, I'm kind of used to this.
You've briefly told emotions to us, and he assumes you have nothing. He really wasn't nice to you out there, and I can't stand there and let that be.
If you have something to say, the floor is yours.
I just
Don't hold anything back either, because you're afraid of what I'll
being
say.
treated like I'm a fucking idiot by you, and it's not even that most of the time. It's just that you treat me like I'm an entirely just different person than the person you grew up with. It's like you act like you haven't met me before. I've known you since I was a kid. I mean, that's... I don't know, maybe it's stupid, but you've definitely changed, and I don't know. I think I'm gonna go.
So did Gary still seem not as upset when they were talking with you?
Okay, I get it. I was wrong. There's something wrong with him. Listen, I don't really pay attention to people much. Okay? It's something I don't do. I tried to block all of you out to focus on my main goal. I'll admit that's really messed up, yes. But I feel like if I want to face George, if I want to face somebody I see as a monster, then I have to be a monster myself. And that meant getting each and every one of you to hate me for whatever reason you have already. I can add on to that and just make it better.
That isn't healthy nor good.
And it doesn't make it better. And Eric, I'm sorry about your daughter. If you want to know about her, you want to know the last person that she was seen with, I will tell you the truth if that's what you want.
I want to know every detail.
It isn't a long story, unfortunately. But
I'm not asking a long story. A shorter story is a quick story. And a story, I want to hear more.
I will tell you the truth then. You want answers about what happened to your daughter? The last person who saw your daughter was George. She was the last person that...
George?
Yeah. Who do you think called me to the office?
I had suspicion he was hiding information, but...
I don't know if he
me.
did anything to her, but all I know is the last person I saw her with was him.
And how am I supposed to know you're not pushing the blame?
Eric, I want
someone else.
Eric, I want you to slowly think about this for a second. I did not. It was already shown on the camera. There was camera proof. Unless you think I can edit, there was camera proof that I was not in the room when she disappeared. The last person to enter that room was George. What more proof do you need? Or are you just going to continue to feed your brain my name because I'm the person you dislike the most?
I need time to think.
I
You
hope
two can continue on your talk. George.
Well, that went swimmingly.
You know, I feel like I continuously just make more problems than I actually like.
Breaking news! Did you know that you're not subscribed to Key Productions? Well, you can fix that now by hitting that subscribe button and tapping that notification bell.